Hello, have you reached a year's practice? This is Nathan. The goal of this project is to actually record over the course of a year each day something that I'm working on in my music and to talk about it a little bit so I can remember it and document it and see my progression and to share that progression with anyone who wants to listen and throw in some feedback and some comments if you like, subscribe and shoot me some messages with your practice and your schedule so we can collaborate and we can grow as artists. That's the goal. And so please, we're going to jump into the music today. And thank you so much. And at the end of it, we'll have a little commentary where I talk about what I'm doing and things like that. And as we grow, we may add some tablature, things like that. We'll just see how this thing pans out, this project. But thank you for listening. And here's day one. All right, thank you for listening. Now to give myself a little bit of notes, and you, if you're interested, on what I'm doing here and working on. That way I can remember and come back to it later on and progress it and whatnot. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm doing a percussive style tapping across the neck of the guitar. I have the capo on the 4th fret, and I am rolling my fingertips across the 12th fret on the harmonics to bounce them lightly to triggers me harmonics. Simultaneously, then I come back and I bounce my thumb, and I'm moving from the 5th string on the 4th fret from the capo. All of this is relative to the capo, of course. And I'm using my index finger to bounce from the 4th fret, 5th string, coming off of that to the 4th string on the 4th fret, to the 5th fret on the 4th string, and back down to the 2nd fret on the 4th string. And I'm running that pattern around until I get to my chords, in which I change my right hand structure to a strumming pattern using my four fingers and then my thumb alternating to do a backstroke as well as forward, downstroke, strum. And with that, the chord that I'm creating is my left hand is placed over the neck of the guitar. I put my pointer finger on the 4th string on the 5th fret. Then my middle finger goes onto the 4th fret on the 3rd string. And then my ring finger goes onto the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. I do the strumming. I release my middle finger during part of the strumming. To trigger harmonics that you're hearing in there, I alternate from the strumming to where I place my index finger gently on the 12th fret and use my thumb underneath it to pluck the string and thus give that nice little harmonic that pops in there. As I do the chord change, I drop my pinky onto the 5th string on the 2nd fret. I slide my index finger on the 4th string from the 5th fret to the 4th fret. And I apply my middle finger to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Strum that for a little while, hit those harmonics on the non-fretted strings, the 1st and the 3rd string. Then I move my middle finger down to the 3rd fret on the 1st string, pull off my pointer finger and move it to the 5th fret, and do some strumming right in there, between that alternating and doing the chord change. And then I use that harmonic technique where you place the finger very gently on the string. You want to barely feel it, and then just pluck with my thumb underneath until I get that really sound that I'm looking for. And I just alternate with this until I go back into the tapping pattern again. So that's kind of so we can remember what we're doing and working with. Once I get a better camera, probably do some videos, and then this will make a little more sense and make it a little easier. Until then, I might start doing some tablature. We'll see how this all works out. But for right now, thank you for listening to the first of my series. I'm going to, again, strive to do one every single day for this year just to document my practice and keep up with everything that I've learned, because I've forgotten so much of what I've created along the way, and I just now have an opportunity to keep up with it and see progress. And you know what? Share your progress. Comment. Let's talk. Let's create a dialogue, and let's grow as artists. We can challenge each other and learn from each other, and let's get better in music with everything that we do. So yeah, please subscribe, leave some comments, share, let's talk, let's figure it out. This is Nathan, and thank you for listening to today's practice.